Good morning, beautiful people. Thanks for this comment. Now I have the opportunity to talk about my process when it comes to content creation that has earned me over 1 million followers across platforms in about 3 years and is a bit different than what people say they're doing, and that might be interesting or even helpful. In the 3-ish years I've been doing this, I've done almost 1,000 pieces of speaking content, and I never had or followed a script. I tried, but it felt like a hostage situation. And I knew that if I were to do this, I had to do it my way. When I say that I can't be told what to do, that's a problem because I can't tell myself what to do unless it feels authentic and genuine with what I want to do. And that makes it hard to do this since I can't really work with most brands because this whole being authentic and honest and never following scripts makes you a bit of a corporate liability. And I had to turn down a bunch of fun opportunities of being in TV shows and so on because I don't follow scripts. But that's okay because the reason I joined this was not because of me wanting it. I even had a t-shirt that said anti-social media, and even to this day, I'm not a big fan. I joined with a sense of duty because I wanted to do things differently, seeing that a lot of the problems that people are facing stem from these platforms. And I wanted really my younger self to feel fulfilled by me giving people an opportunity that I was never given. And since I'm mainly doing this as the version of myself today for a version of myself in the past, external validation or criticism or the number of people following or watching has very little impact and influence on how I do things. I would approach this the same way if I had 10 followers or 10 million. And I think that that's why it actually works, because being human resonates with people, especially in this space that's notorious for people being performative and fake. And I see this and it saddens me when I meet people in real life and they are surprised that I am the same person and this is not some sort of character I'm putting forward. Even the way I dress, this is the things I wear around the house. And I feel bad for people who feel the need to fully dress up and do makeup and make sure that their hair is always nice and fresh in order for them to, keep people's attention. And although I could do that, and I'm sure that if I focus on being hot and funny, I would have way more followers if I kept my opinions to myself. But personally, I wouldn't be able to sustain that because the only reason why I can keep showing up because I'm showing up as myself and I can be myself every day. And now, with the rise of AI and the increased prevalence in this space that a lot of people are scared of, I'm actually excited as it can only make me better or more valuable. About 10 years ago or so, when someone had a professional camera and learned how to use Photoshop, they were like a wizard having a massive advantage on this type of platforms. But as technology improved, and now almost all of us have a supercomputer in our pocket with a great camera, and we have access to editing with filters and all of these things, that now almost everyone can create something that looks good. So people don't care about it so much. So now it moved towards video and seeing people more in their natural state. And now with AI being able to provide you with scripts, video editing, and everything else, everyone will be able to create good, perfect looking content if they want to. And that will increase even further the scarcity of genuine human interaction. So I know as a response that people will find humans, since the simple rule of scarcity increases value, and will be drawn to that genuine human interaction in a world of perfect looking content. There's a few things that inform my decision to join social media 3.5-ish years ago. One of it is having a unique set of circumstances and a lot that I learned through my lived experience that I wish someone would have told me as well. And looking at social media as being part of the problem and seeing how a lot of narrative and information is causing more problems than solving. And I don't know about you, but if I feel like there's something wrong with something, just pointing blame to make myself feel good, it is rather hypocritical if I'm not actively trying to do something to improve that situation. Then it also happened that Rena, my partner, asked if I could hold something for her to take a picture in our living room, and that triggered a full-blown panic attack and crying. And one thing I learned over the years, that if something scares me so much, that I should tackle it, because that's been the secret of my growth over the years. So, especially for the first 2 years, I decided that I will create something and put something out there every day in order to practice and overcome this. And that's what you've been seeing for the past 3 years, and most likely I still have about 2 years of foundation building to really practice and work on this. If there's one piece of advice that I would give anyone that wants to do this or anything really, is to ask yourself and honestly answer this question: would I still do this if I couldn't show or tell anyone about it? If the answer is a resounding yes, you should go for it. Don't let your insecurities take over you, or other people's opinions turn you into a people-pleasing, performative individual that no amount of success is going to be able to fill that bottomless hole, and you'll end up resenting this and resenting yourself. Focus on creating value over extracting value. And if there is value in what you have to offer, people will resonate and you will get what is meant for you. Something to think about. Protect your peace.